So starting from the bottom, we see ITIL Foundation, and when you pass this ITIL Foundation exam, you get 2 credits. And I'm talking about the version 3 certification path, and then I'll come to the version 4 certification path. So just to, and this is still valid, because if you are somewhere here, and I will advise what you should do in that case. So if you have done ITIL version 3 foundation, you get 2 credits. Then you have to choose between the lifecycle and capability modules, because you total need 17 credits in order to go for the ITIL expert certification, which is basically taking the MALC exam. Now you can choose, if you go with the life cycle, the red ones, they give you, each module give you 3 credits. And so you already have 2 from foundation, which is the prerequisite for this intermediate level certification. And then you accumulate 15 more, either by taking all 5 life cycle, the modules, let's say service strategy, design, transition, operation, and CSI, and you get 17. Or you go to the capability modules, the blue ones on your right hand side, and you accumulate 15 from here. But these ones are 4 credits each. And in some cases, if you like practitioner one, you can also take the practitioner one, and then the remaining credits you can either choose from life cycle or the capability. Once you have the 17 credits, you can go for the expert, and then from expert you go to the master. So this is what the ITIL version 3 certification path is, which you can still follow until June 2020. And now let's take a look at the ITIL version 4 certification path. Now in this ITIL 4 certification path, you have 2 streams. Now of course you have ITIL Foundation as the the foundation level certification, which does not have any prerequisite. Once you have ITIL 4 certification, then you can choose which stream you want to go. The first one is the ITIL Managing Professional, and the second one is the ITIL Strategic Leader. If you want to go ahead with the first stream, which is the ITIL Managing Professional, you need to pass 4 modules. So you need to have these 4 modules. And as you see here, there are 3 specialist modules you need to take. ITIL specialist, create, deliver, and support. Then you have another ITIL specialist, which is the drive stakeholder value. And then the third one is the high velocity IT. And the 4th module you need to take is the ITIL strategist. And once you have these 4 modules, and when I say what it means by having those modules, you just like you were doing in version 3, you take the class and you get the required PDUs, and then you appear in an exam and pass it. So you can take a class from, let's say, from us, Quick Start, and we'll give you the PDUs which you need, and then you can take the exam after that. And once you pass the exam, you actually have this module. So you get all these 4 modules in the ITIL Managing Professional after ITIL Foundation. Then you go for you become the ITIL Managing Professional. Or you go with the second stream, which is the ITIL Strategic Leader. In this stream, after ITIL Foundation, you have only 2 modules to go through. One is the ITIL Strategist, which is the same one as you also saw in the other stream, ITIL Managing Professional, the blue one. And then another module you need to take is the ITIL Leader. which is in the digital and IT strategy. So you take these two modules, same case, with the PDUs and exam, you become an ITIL strategic leader. So this is how the flow of the ITIL 4 certification path is. If you want to apply for ITIL Master, you need to have both ITIL Managing Professional and ITIL Strategic Leader in order to, be eligible to, go for the ITIL Master. So this is how the certification path for ITIL 4 is. Um, as I mentioned here, on the left side, you can see there's just one ITIL 4 foundation exam. Then you have ITIL specialist modules, 3 ITIL specialist modules we see here. Then we have one ITIL strategist module, one ITIL leader, and then finally ITIL master. The question is, if you already have ITIL expert certification, what should you do? Let's say you, just like me, you are an ITIL expert in version 3. So what you should do to get ITIL 4 certification? Well, in this case, you will be taking ITIL Managing Professional Transition exam. And once you take that exam and acquire that required PDUs, you directly become ITIL Managing Professional. So either you are ITIL expert or you have ITIL 17 credits from ITIL version 3 certification. In both cases, you can take the transition exam, and the transition exam is not available yet. It will be available in the second half of the this year. And once you take that exam, you can get the direct qualification of ITIL Managing Professional. It's very simple. The other question is, what if you somewhere in between, you don't have 17 credits, you're not ITIL expert already, but let's say you are somewhere, you have 10 credits or you have 5 credits or somewhere in between. In that case, I would suggest that you continue with the version 3 certification and you acquire 17 credits. And once you have 17 credits, you take the transition exam and directly get the ITIL Managing Professional, the status. So this is how the ITIL 4 certification path is. Very simple. And, 2 streams, as I said, ITIL Managing Professional and ITIL Strategic Leader. So who should take the ITIL Managing Professional? If you are involved in IT projects and you're dealing with the teams and workflows, I think in that case, this stream will be more suitable to you. And, let's say you are an IT practitioner and you deal with a lot of, digital teams. Digital teams means who uses the digital channels like web-based, mobile phones-based. Then I think it's more suitable for you to go for the ITIL Managing Professional stream. And as we discussed in the previous slide, you have to get 4 modules in order to get this status. And these 4 modules are ITIL specialist, 3 ITIL specialists, and 1 ITIL strategist. And then you will be qualified to get the ITIL Managing Professional. Of course, you need the ITIL Foundation, ITIL 4 Foundation before you can go with these intermediate specialist modules. The second stream is the ITIL Strategic Leader. And in the ITIL Strategic Leader, is more suitable for people who are, dealing with the digitally enabled services. So there are core services